How do, and welcome to another Hengist Wild Camps. Well, I'm back in the peaks, and as you can see, I'm right next to Derwent Dam, and it's in full flow, coming over at top, which is great. It's early morning, and it's a winter, crisp, cold day, and somewhere over there, you might be able to just see his head poking out at the bottom of the dam wall, somewhere down there. I'm with Brian from Glossop Wild Camping, and what we're doing today is we're going to head up along shoreline of Derwent Dam and then swing a right up Abbey Brook, and there's a little spot on the left just down in the valley right next to the stream that I've got in mind. So that's our mission. We're going to look for that. Right, well, yeah, it's lovely. Here comes Brian walking back. There he is. Right, we'll plod on for now, and I'll show you some views along the way, and I'll speak to you as well. It's update time. We've just been walking along the shore of Derwent, along that path behind me, and if we continue down that path that bends around the corner, that's away. That's the bottom of Abbey Brook, but this little path here where Brian stood, that's the route we want to be taking because it runs up the side of Abbey Brook. Right, well, yeah, we're in for some lovely scenery. I can't wait to start walking up there. I'll show you some views along the way, but for now, we'll plod on. Well, down there, I hope you can hear me, I haven't got the mic plugged in, but that's where we were going to camp, on that ledge down there in the bottom of the valley. But it's been in perpetual shade and it looks bloody cold. So we're going for a plan B. We're going up to the top of the hill, top of Abbey Brook. Well, we're all pitched up. The spot down in Abbey Brook, we passed it and we didn't like the looks of it. It was in perpetual shade, it looked well cold. So we've come to the top of Abbey Brook, and Cartilage Stones is just over there. And I've camped here before with Kieran, and it's a nice little spot. We thought we'd brave the winds. Hopefully it's not going to be too strong. Well, not as bad as it was on Kinder Scout, which you can see in the distance there, that big lump on the skyline. As I said, we're pitched up here, and it's a cracking little place this. Got a brilliant view. I'll switch to the camera and we'll have a walk around tent and I can show you my pitch. Well, coming into shot, there's Bryce's tent. And if I swing around past these rocks, there's mine. I'm in the OEX Raccoon 2.1 again. Let's just have a walk around it. I like this tent for cold weather usage because, as you can see, it's got a solid inner. It's even got solid covers on the mesh window parts. And if you get it facing into the wind the right way, with this cross part here, it's fairly strong. Just a bit of a bugger if the wind changes direction, which I think it's going to do tonight. But yeah, it's quite a decent tent. Let's have a butcher's inside, see what I've got. Well, I've got on the ground here German Army folding mat. At the side I've got my Soto folding table, UCO mini lantern, some chicken tikka masala, bag of rice. There's some cashew nuts lurking around somewhere there as well. In that pot on top is all my cooking equipment. Got some chocolate squares for afters, and tucked around the back there some McEwen's Champion. Just at the side here I've got some water which I collected from Abbey Brook on the way up. As well as my German Army folding mat, I've brought the Xped R-Value 5.2 winter mat again. Got my -3 down bag, down trousers and booties on top with a synthetic puffer jacket, and my rucksack's right at the back. It's a bit chilly now, the sun's starting to go down. I think you can just see it over there. I think you've guessed it, it's time to dive in the tent, get a bit of shelter and have a beer. Right, well I think I'm going to do that then next. Get my boots off and crack a beer open. I'll bring you back once I'm inside the tent. I'm finally all sorted in my tent. Everything's set up. Got everything laid out just how I like it. And I've just had a bit of a chat with Brian. My eyes are watering in this cold weather. They always do that. Where was I? Oh yeah, just had a bit of a chat with Brian. And I think it's time for a beer. I've got my boots off. I've got all my warm gear on. Down booties, trousers. I just knocked my can of beer over. Luckily it weren't open. Right, well on that note, I think it's time for a McEwen's Champion 7.3. Let's get it cracked open. Oh, I'm looking forward to this. Well everybody, good health and cheers. E-by gum, that's good beer. Right, I'll just pop it down on my table. I love this part of the camp. When you've got to your destination, you're all set up, and you just stop and relax. Lovely spot this. I'm just going to chill, drink this beer, have a bit of a chat with Bri, and I'll bring you back in a bit. But for now, as I said, I'm going to drink my beer.
It's just gone 7 o'clock and I'm tucked up in my sleeping bag. I've got the fly door closed. I've got the inner door half closed. I'll swing round to the camera and try and give you a look after. Yeah, it's got quite cold since I last spoke to you. I haven't done much filming because I noticed just around sunset my camera made a funny noise. Well, my phone. And yeah, it was down to 3% on the charge. So I've had to bang it onto the power bank, and it's back up to 50 now at the moment. So yeah, I've been listening to the radio, chatting with Brian. I've had 2 cans of McEwen's Champion 7.3. So it's not been all bad. And yeah, now my phone's got to 50%. I can do a bit more filming. As I said, it's cold and it has gone 7 o'clock, so I'm thinking about getting some grub on. I've got my stove set up. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Kind of just there. And yeah, I've got my usual, same as what I had on my last camp, which is chicken tikka masala, pilau rice with cashew nuts. So yeah, without further ado, I think I will get some warming food on the go. I'm looking forward to it. Well, my tea's ready. I've just made it. It's down here on my table. It's piping hot. Once again, chicken tikka masala, pilau rice with cashew nuts. Oh, I'm so looking forward to this. I'll switch the other camera and give you a quick look at it. Right, let's see how it tastes. Oh, that is very warming on a night like this. Again, it's dropped below 0 tonight, so having some grub like this is well appreciated. Well, that's enough chat for me. I best get stuck into that while it's hot. I've got a tin of McEwen's Champion 7.3 for afters and some chocolate squares, Rice Krispie chocolate squares, which I might have. So, I'll speak to you later. Oh, that was a lovely bit of grub, that. Much deserved on a night like this. It's got even colder since I cooked it. You can probably see steam on my breath here. Well, I've done some washing up, so pan's ready for later on. So later, I think I might get a hot chocolate on. So just before I go to bed, that'll be nice. But at the moment, I've got a tin of McEwen's Champion 7.3 to wash down that grub. So it's just here on my table. I'm going to crack it open. Well, everybody, once again, good health and cheers. E-by gum, that's still good beer. And it's cold.
E-by gum.
That's Brian. And it's cold beer as well. Oh, much prefer it at room temperature, but I'm mourning. Well, this has been a brilliant camp so far. We were going to camp down next to the stream, but as we passed it, it just looked like it'd been in perpetual shade all day, and it looked cold and the ground looked frozen. And the winds aren't too bad tonight, so it's forecast. So it wasn't much further to come here, so we came here and there's a bit more of a view. Right, well, I think I might put the radio back on, have a bit of a chat with Bri. I've got some Rice Krispie chocolate square things, which I might have a munch on later. But for now, I'm going to drink my beer. It's approaching 10:30, and I'm feeling quite sleepy. I was drifting off before, but I think I'll get a hot chocolate on before bed. So yeah, I'm going to get on with that, and I'll speak to you before I turn in for the night. I've just made myself a hot chocolate. Looking forward to this. Oh, that's nice. Nice way to round the day off. Having something warm just before you go to bed, which is what I'm going to do after I drink this. I think I can hear a pitter-patter of rain on the outside of the tent. It's been a lovely camp. Really enjoyed it. Still enjoying it at the moment. Well, I'm going to drink this chocolate and I might listen to radio for 15 minutes or so while I'm doing it. Oh, good morning everybody. The time is approaching 8:30 and it's very windy and wet outside. Right, well the first thing I need to do is get a brew on. So yeah, I'll get that sorted and I'll bring you back in a bit. Well, that's my morning brew made. I'll just grab it. Morning brew. Can't beat it. Right, well, I'm going to drink this and start the process of slowly waking up. I'll see you in a bit.
We're out of our tents, and as you can see, we've got our bags packed and we're ready to go. There's Brian behind me. Yeah, as I spin round, as you can see behind me, I'll just give the camera a wipe. It's absolutely clagged out. We were going to do a circular down Back Tor, but there's no point, there's no views, so we're going to go the way that we came in. I'm just having a look around. Let me just give this camera a wipe again. I'm just having a look around, doing my usual. Oh, my eyes are watering in the wind again. Yeah, doing my usual, looking for bits of rubbish and tent pegs. But everything looks nice and clean, as we always do. We leave no trace. I was just right behind me there, and Brian was just over there. Right, well, sorry, I had to give the camera a wipe again. Keep this short because of the weather. It's not great for filming. I'll try and show you some views on the way down, and if not, I'll speak to you when I get back to the car, but for now we're going to plod on. I'm back at the car. Whew, my hair's a bit wet. That was a lovely morning walk, that, in these wet conditions. Oh, coming down Abbey Brook. We were going to do a circular, but in the end, because it was wet, we wanted to get back. We came back down Abbey Brook. But it was lovely seeing all the hillsides all clagged in and the stream running down and the waterfalls. Brilliant. Well, all that's left to do is to get all this kit off, get it in the back of the car, and start the journey home. But before I do that, I just want to say thanks very much for watching. I really appreciate it. And as per usual, I will look forward to your comments, because I do enjoy replying to those. Right, well, it's goodbye from me, and it's goodbye from Brian. Until next time, when I'll see you for another Hengist Wild Camps. Cheerio.